Hey, Nazu here. Today I'm going to do part 3 of What If Deku had Venom's power. In the last part I ended it with, Deku starting to heal All Might, saying that it might take around 3 weeks for him to heal All Might. Deku bonded with All Might, so he does that every morning, basically for the next 3 weeks. Or that's what he thought he was going to do. But I think it was just the next morning that they actually went for the hero training. So the next morning, Deku also arrived 1 hour early, and they bonded for around, well, he said 3 weeks because he thought they were only going to bond every morning for around 2 or 3 minutes. But All Might told him to just sorry, I had to pause. So, like I was saying, All Might the first time only bonded with Deku for like 3 minutes or so, and Deku thought that's how they were going to do it. But All Might told him that this time he wanted to bond with him until like just before class started. Which Deku said that if they do that, it's actually going to be a lot faster for the healing. Which All Might was happy about it. So basically for like 15 minutes they were bonded together for Izuku to heal All Might. Basically they were in Nezu's office to basically do it so that no one was going to see it. And from that he basically healed almost fully at this point. He still has a bit of it left, but now he can go hero for 24/7 again. It's it's more of a, well, the scar is still there, it still make him hard to move, but now his respiratory system is almost completely healed. So um, they go back to class, and All Might basically let Deku go like 5 minutes earlier so that he can arrive before the bell rings. When the class starts, All Might enters, and Mina already see that, well, just from looking at him, he seemed to be having a lot more energy than what he used to have. She doesn't really think about it for now. So All Might tell them to put on their costumes, which Deku basically just kind of modify his clothes since it's just his body that he changed, and basically just goes all black and green since, well, he just kind of removes all the clothes that he has on and just kind of stays in a human form with green eyes and green patterns on him. He basically looks like a shadow with green on him, so we don't see any um, sexual organs. But yeah, Deku then just kind of goes with All Might, and Mina, just because she really wants to talk with him, decides that she was going to change as fast as possible and basically does it in like half the time that it took her in the anime. So she basically arrives a lot faster than anyone else, and basically just starts talking with Deku, like thinking that his quirk is super cool, that it really looks awesome, and that she heard that he can, well, I think they already said it that he could bond with people, but yes, well, yeah, actually they did since he kind of did it in the well, with Aizawa. He kind of showed it by fusing with, well, bonding with Bakugo. So she asked him if they could try it because she really thinks it looks fun. Which All Might just says, "Not now, Mina." Which she basically says, "But All Might, why? I really want to try it." Which All Might basically just looks at Deku and says, "This is the girl I talked to you about that got my quirk." Then looks at Mina and says, "This is the one of the two kids I talked to you about. Um, that were strong and could have gotten my quirk." Which she basically says, "Wait, he knew about me?" Which Izuku basically says, "Not really. All I knew was that he said that he gave it to a girl in class." So, yeah, they kind of just talk to each other about some stuff. All Might told her that Izuku is actually healing his injury, which she basically starts kind of going a bit crazy, thinking that, well, telling him a lot of people thought it was impossible to heal him. How did you do it? I thought you could bond with people and make them stronger, blah blah blah, and continuing like that. Then basically some people were starting to well, people were starting to arrive, and they stopped talking about it. Um, I'm going to switch two things in this. Well, two people. I'm going to switch them together. Kirishima and Ochako are switching places. So Bakugo and Ida against Izuku and Kirishima. Ochako takes the place of Kirishima because I don't remember in which team he was. So Mina was a bit kind of like gloomy about this because, oh, I wasn't able to be with him. So All Might told them to go take their places, and Izuku basically told him that, yeah, well, basically looked at Kirishima and told him, "So, how do you want to play it?" Which Kirishima has looked at Deku and asked him, "Aren't you going to bond with me or something so that we are more powerful?" Which Deku says, "Yeah, I was just kind of asking you about it, if it was okay with you." Which Kirishima basically looked at him and told him, "What do you mean? It's awesome! You can make people a lot stronger, and if you want, you can make sure that they aren't trying to do anything bad. That's super manly. Also, I really like the way you look when you fuse with someone." Which Deku basically starts laughing and tells him, "So you're ready?" Which Kirishima says, "Yeah." And they basically bond together. Someone placed an image on Discord. I just want to show you because it looks awesome. His name is John Kandu, I think, something like that. But yeah, basically he did that as well as those. That's his name. But yeah, it looks awesome, truly. And basically that's how I say they look, except that instead of white, it's green, because that's the color that Deku has. Basically everyone was just kind of impressed by the way they looked. And I'm going to say that Well, like I said, you have well the more compatible peoples are together, the stronger the fusion is. I would say Bakugo is around a 70% compatible, and Kirishima is around more a 65. So a bit less compatible than what Deku and Bakugo has, but still pretty good if you want my if I want to be honest. So yeah, basically the closer you are to 100, the better you are. If you're at 0, basically, or well, you'll get more powerful, but there's more chance of you being unable to use it for long. Also, um, just to make one thing clear, because nobody actually told me in the comments, but still, well, no, actually, there was someone who told me in the comments. I kind of explained it to him, and he deleted his comment. I don't know why. His name is the God of Flames. Two people know about him very well, Onizerd and Greyfallbuster. The guy is a freaking moron, to be honest, and he asked me, isn't Deku supposed to be crazy if he's a symbiote? The only reason in the comics that Venom is crazy is because he bonded with um, Deadpool for around 5 or so seconds, and anything that would go in Deadpool's mind will go crazy. That's a 100% sure. No way it doesn't happen. So that's why he's crazy in the comics. Deku never fused with someone crazy, and even less someone as close as what Deadpool is. So, yeah, he is not crazy. Also, he doesn't have Spider Man's power because he never fused with him. So, okay. Basically, the when it started, Bakugo told Ida that the only way they had even a sliver of a chance is if both of them leave the bomb alone and try to stop him, which Ida asked him, aren't there two of them? Which he says, no, there's no way they didn't bond together. They're one being for now. And there's no way they're not already coming. Which Ida asks why, and Bakugo basically tells him, well, I'm sorry, I am going to have to stop it for now. Um, Later tonight I'm going to try and see if I can continue it. So yeah, this is going to be a part 3.5. So yeah, Natsu out.